Bart drove around searching for the kids, only to run into Ralph.
I heard you died. I got cloned.
But he ignored him and drove off, leaving Ralph to get hit by the car.
That Ralph was stupid.
It turned out grown-up Bart had amounted to nothing. Living alone in the old Springfield Elementary building, Skinner came daily to demand rent. To cope, Bart prepared to drink a can of beer. Suddenly, the transporter activated.
Mom, don't make us go to Dad's. It smells like dog, but there's no dog.
The two children appeared before him, so Bart had no choice but to take the kids home. He also learned from them that his wife had remarried. Hearing this, Bart slumped dejectedly onto the couch. Homer, seeing this, took the kids to the store. They happened upon a robbery in progress.
Let me my children.
Amid the chaos, Homer snatched the drinks. He then picked up a rock and smashed it through Mr. Burns' window.
Release the hounds.
Burns' hunting dog was instantly reduced to a pile of bones. Meanwhile, Lisa had married Milhouse, and their daughter was constantly glued to the internet. She connected her neck interface to the computer and swiftly entered the virtual world. Lisa brought her daughter home, while Maggie became a rock superstar. But then Maggie discovered she was pregnant and had no idea who the father was. She decided to return home, only to learn teleportation was forbidden during pregnancy. Left with no choice, she boarded the oldest plane, one with manual brakes and a cabin in shambles. Maggie watched helplessly, constantly checking the time. Fortunately, she soon hailed a taxi. But midway, she suddenly doubled over in unbearable pain. Seeing this, the driver barked an order. The next second, the taxi instantly transformed into a flying vehicle. He pulled out a pair of gloves and used them to control the flight. He swiftly delivered Maggie to the hospital. Just as Maggie's pain peaked, the doctor produced a pacifier. Meanwhile, Marge received news that Maggie was going into labor. That evening, as Lisa sank into despair over the child's education, Bart tossed a rope down from the treehouse. Soon the two were drinking and discussing the kids' education. With Bart's comforting words, Lisa threw her arms around him. Bart turned his gaze toward the room where Homer was spending time with the children. He saw Homer shrinking the kid. The children piloted the plane, circling around Homer. Seeing this, Bart decided to rebuild his bond with the kids. He started taking them to watch Krusty's TV show, but the kids found it boring. Homer then brought the kids to see Abe, who had been frozen by Homer. Homer unlocked the freezer and introduced the children to Abe.
I don't see what's great about him, and Homer, you're still a big disappointment because see you next Christmas.
Just then, Bart found the kids too.
You're gonna have to do better than that.
After sincerely apologizing to them,
Oh, Dad.
they made up again. Meanwhile, Lisa saw her daughter drooling over the internet, her saliva even displaying data. Driven by concern, she decided to enter the digital realm to rescue her daughter. Upon entering, Lisa forcefully pushed open other doors until she found her daughters. Lisa opened the door and stepped inside. She saw posters of herself plastered on the walls. Suddenly, Zia emerged from a chemistry flask. Through a heartfelt conversation,
I live up to both my parents. Somebody FedEx me a prayer mat and quit.
the two reconciled. Just then, Maggie and Marge returned home with the children. They promptly took a family portrait.